Living with purpose. This weekend, I'm going to be working with purpose. And it's interesting what came up in the last, days and last week, actually, when this title dropped in, was that we've to work with the microbiome in the gut, digestion, and also with the brain to reconnect them and bring them back to one system, that they're interconnected, that if there's any part within the digestion where we're dissociated, or in the brain where we're dissociated, that we reconnect the systems again and clear any dissociation in the system. So it's going to really, first part is going to be really about the gut and the brain and reconnecting the two systems and balancing the two systems as one system. And you will feel it. And it will really go deeply into cleaning, activating, and clearing any part that's dissociated. And then we're going to be moving forward into rebuilding your system and really honoring what you've done up to this present time moment as your foundation. It's important to have a foundation and to honor your foundation. So, what's the house without a good, strong foundation? So I want to honor the good, strong foundation in you and make sure we're calling in the right foundation. So we're going to work with that. And then we're going to work deeper into purpose in your life by connecting to your essence and calling that part in, and then also your life, but also then your career as well. So we work with purpose on multiple levels, and it will really recalibrate your system, almost like you're getting into a brand new car, that the engine's strong and powerful, the body's strong and powerful, and it's about driving it. It's about living the experience. It's about the journey of life and not worrying about staying in the past or worrying about the future. It's about really being present and knowing your foundation, knowing yourself, and driving with that inner knowing and that inner guidance system as well in a very pure, clean way. So these four webinars are going to be very potent and very strong. And it's really going to be very, I feel, tangible results. I can feel the system is very heavy dense in a way, that what I mean is a positive density, because it's a reconnection with your spirit in the body, the microbiome within you, the interconnected universe within you, the brain and gut, that they're interconnected, meaning that if they're interconnected, it means that we're also interconnected with the universe around us because it's all one system. It's interesting. If you, sorry to my shirt, but if you're, no matter what part of the system you're connecting to, so if you're connecting to the, make sure there's no ink, to the brain. So if this fabric is representing the brain, when you go into the brain, say that is the brain, but the fat, and then you go into digestion, that's the digestion, but it's all connected in the one system. The eye is another system, but it's all interconnected. And then if you go to a tree, it's interconnected. It's all the one system on that level of that interconnected universe. So this is what I want to really honor in this webinar, that we first allow that reconnection. So I'm not in the past or worrying about the future, that I'm interconnected and alive, active, and reading the systems clearly, embodied. So my essence is connected to the interconnected universe around me, and I can live my purpose on all levels through all the different levels of purpose. So it's going to be a rich one, it's going to be a strong one, and it's going to be life-changing. And if you really commit into it, it's going to really be potent of grounding your purpose and grounding your life system and really allowing your essence to live life, and also for the brain to really wake up. And this is what's so beautiful about the brain, that we weren't told this, but you can really activate your brain like a gym, going to the gym. And this will really open up an awareness that you will feel the blood vessels and the microcapillaries alive and vibrant, and the blood circulating through the brain, and also the digestion also interconnected and alive too, and the connection between the two. So you can really, this is going to be like going to the gym. It's going to be detoxing the old energies. It's going to bring them alive, and it's going to make them pulse. It's going to make them strong again, because you want this pulsing vibration within the cells within the microcapillaries, so the blood circulates through the brain, like a mushroom, like the the tree going up through the tree to the branches, to the leaves, to the sun. So the brain is the same. Digestion is the same. What is above is below. What's below is above. So this is all interconnected, and we are all interconnected with inner and outer world. So it's about if you clear what is below and above, above and below, and connect them, it means you can connect with what is within and what is out, and they both support each other too. So this is going to be a potent one, transformative one, grounded one, and result. I like results. So I'm looking forward to delivering results over the weekend. If you step into this, you will really make a shift in your life, and you will have a more conscious, more present. We put a lot of energy into maybe going to the gym, going for walks, and then this is something that I'd ask you, have you put energy into going traveling through your brain, through your digestion, and bringing it alive again and vitalizing the whole system? This is really a beautiful thing to do, a huge gift for yourself, huge gift to your system, and to really bring that moment of awareness. It's amazing. You give a little bit of awareness to the brain of how it works, how it's working for you, and it appreciates, and then it celebrates you, and it wants to work with you and pump with you and bring fresh blood and fresh enzymes to there, and the same with the digestion. So if this is something you feel called to do, I look forward to seeing you over the weekend. If you can't make it over the weekend, you can watch it then as a recording, as everything on the Academy's different levels of consciousness, and it's all in the quantum field when you watch it. So there's no time and space. It's matching you exactly where you're at. And each time you watch it, and if you purchase the old webinars, you can watch them again, it'll match you where you're at. So they keep working within your system, and you may get called back to old webinars that you purchased, say, 2 years ago, and they will match you where you're at now. So yeah, I invite you to be aware of that you may have old webinars that you've purchased already, and you may want to go back to them again if your system's calling to say, go back, drop in with the new state, and you'll have a new experience. So if you want to be there over the weekend, I look forward to seeing you there. And yeah, we did a free one last weekend. So also the recordings are there for that on YouTube, my YouTube channel. And that was strong, and that will prepare you for going into this new webinar, Purpose. Have a beautiful day, and thank you for being on this journey.